So talking about exclusion inclusion problem now. In this problem, description was little confusing, but if we read it 2-3 times and we pay attention to the sample, this problem was much easier to solve. Let's take a look. First of all, description tried to say that you have a bucket and you have a list of numbers. So let's say this is a bucket and you have a list of numbers. So I can take some list of numbers here. Let me take it from sample itself. So you have 5, 8, 3, and 2. So what it says is you have to try with different values of k and you have to find the maximum score you can get. So the point it says is that you take k is equal to 1. When you say k is equal to 1, initially bucket will not have anything, but a bucket ideally will have k minus 1 items in bucket. Okay, so when k is 1, there is no item in the bucket. Now, out of remaining items, the process is very simple. You pick an item, put in the bucket, take it out of the bucket, add to your score. So what you will do is, you'll put 5 in the bucket, take it out, your score has become 5 so far. You will do same with 8 also. Take 8, put in the bucket, take it out, that gets added. Take 3, put into the bucket, take it out. So ideally, putting in the bucket, taking it out is useless. It is just saying that out of all these, just add them together. So 5, 8, 3, and 2. So this becomes 18. Okay. Now, when you take k is equal to 2, the process explained is something like this. It says there are one item in the bucket already. And that one item in the bucket is the first item. Let's say we put 5 into the bucket from here. So 5 is not available to you. Now we have to repeat the same process. What we have to do is we have to pick the next item starting from index k if it is one based index. So you take 8, put it into the bucket. Now from bucket you can remove any one item. 5 is already there, 8 is inserted. You can remove any one of them, but you have to make sure your score is maximized. So if 5 and 8 are there in the bucket, of course you will remove 8. Greedily you will take maximum. So 8 is gone. Now you put 3 into the bucket. Now also you remove one item from the bucket. So eventually, of course, you will remove 5 because that is more, that is higher value. Then you will put 2 into the bucket and you will remove one item from the bucket. So of course you will remove 3. So this is 16. So this is the process. So eventually think about it. If you have to leave one item into the bucket, which item would you want to leave back so that you maximize your score? So answer is definitely going to be, you will leave the least item into the bucket. Okay. Same way, if we take k as 3 now, it means bucket already has first two items. So you put 5 and 8 into the bucket. Now let's repeat the process. You put 3 into the bucket and you will remove one item. Of course, the item you will remove will be 8. Then you put 2 into the bucket and you remove another item. So of course you will remove 5, that is the highest. So eventually this becomes 13. And same you will repeat for k is equal to 4 because it has to go from 1 to 4. Now you put you put first 3 items into the bucket, which is 5, 8, 3. Insert 2 into the bucket. And if you insert 2, what you will remove from the bucket is maximum item, which is 8. So last answer would be 8. So in nutshell, if you pay attention and if you kind of leave the story aside, first time with k is equal to 1, your answer is definitely going to be sum of all items, sum of all elements of array. Now, same way can you think of when k is equal to 2, this is sum of which all items from the array. Yeah, so this is also sum of all the elements of the array except one element, and that element is the least element. Okay, next if you see, this is also sum of all the elements of the array except two least elements. This is sum of all the elements except 3 least elements. So think about it. If you sort the original array in any order and take a sum, original array sorted will be 2, 3, 5, 8. This is sorted array. Total sum of original array is 18. So first answer is definitely going to be total sum. Then think about how will you get the second sum? How will you get the second value? From total sum, what will you subtract to get the next sum value? Yep, that will be the least item, because if you have to get rid of one, that will be 2. So it will be 16. Now from 16, what do you remove so that you get the third sum? Yes, you will remove 3, so you'll get 13. From 13, what do you remove so that you get the fourth sum? You will remove 5 and you get 8. So eventually it is all about getting the sum of the array, sorting the original array, and making sure that we print n numbers, and every iteration we are subtracting the next smaller number available in the array. So it was just a sorting and some mathematical calculation to be done on the sum. Hope this enables you to solve this problem. So do go ahead and solve this problem and make sure you are better prepared for the next upcoming contests. Thank you. Wish you happy coding.